Another big, really, it's a very valid concern for parents. I mean, what about a student that elopes?
Eloping happens all the time in general education classrooms.
And special education classrooms, right?
And from kids who do and do not have IEPs.
Have you ever been to an elementary school? There is always some errant kid like running around. They're like, I'm free.
Yeah. So elopement is not a justification as to why a student shouldn't be in gen ed. Of course, elopement means that more adult support would be necessary for that child's safety. So making sure that the student has, an aid that's available to support them if they are somebody who would be more likely to elope will be really important. It's a behavior, again, that's communicating something. You want to escape from that classroom or some stimuli that's been presented to you. So, or you've got something else going on where being in a classroom like that is too overwhelming for that day, or whatever it is, we got to get down to the bottom of it again and figure out why the student is eloping and how we can best support that student.
And that communication is going to occur, right? The communication that this behavior is going to occur in whatever classroom they are. So you're going to have the entire plan. So it shouldn't be an excuse, right, for one classroom over another.
Right.
And you kind of touched on this, but what about a student that shows aggression to themselves or others?
So again, same thing, figure out what is the function, what is the reason the student's doing that, and have a really clear plan in place for clearing the classroom, making sure the student's safe, not putting hands on the student, but making sure that they are protected, that they are safe, that other students nearby are safe too. And I've had this many times where there's a student who does have challenging, aggressive behaviors, either for themselves or towards others in moments of high anxiety or high stress. As long as you have a positive behavior support plan in place that the team is well trained on, and I want to emphasize that the team needs to be well trained on what procedures are in that behavior support plan and what they can do in a positive manner to support that student. And it shouldn't be like this reprimanding situation. It's really a call for support when we see students exhibiting those types of behaviors. And they do happen in gen ed, and they're not a reason why kids can't be included.